Hello, fellow YouTubers. We're all anticipating the final season of Game of Thrones. But little do you know that the story of Game of Thrones may have some parallel to a relatively obscure Japanese animation film that was released in 1999. This was released by Studio Ghibli, and the title is called Princess Mononoke. This is one of the more popular series by the studio, the other ones being Spirited Away, and it was done 12 years prior to the creation of Game of Thrones. Now, before we go any further, I want to give you some spoiler warning. If you haven't been caught up with the Game of Thrones series, please stop watching, because obviously the comparison between these two films will give you many of the storyline away. Alright, here we go. So first of all, after I just watched Princess Mononoke 20 years later, I realized that both in the Game of Thrones and Princess Mononoke, it's about the epic struggle between man and nature. Remember, the first White Walker was created by the children of the forest. And also in Princess Mononoke, it's about the struggle between a mining town, and while they're process of mining iron, they're deforesting, and thus they anger the spirits of the forest who are fighting back. In addition, in both series, there are clans, including the Wolf Clan and the Deer Clan. Princess Mononoke, the main character of the latter movie, I think a parallel is in the character Arya Stark. First of all, they're both associated with a white wolf. They're both in the Wolf Clan. They're both raised in the wild. They're both fiercely independent. And most importantly, they're both fearless to a fault. Sometimes they would disregard their own lives in order to accomplish their mission. Another main character in Princess Mononoke is Prince Ashitaka. And I'll argue that he has many parallels with Jon Snow. First of all, they're both outcast from their family or clan, and they both came back from the dead. Also, in the animation, there are forest demons that were basically gods of the forest that were killed and poisoned, and they became forest demons. They have supernatural powers and share many similarities with the White Walkers. Both of their powers are contagious, meaning if you're destroyed by the White Walkers or the forest demons, you will catch their evil power and eventually will consume you. So all these similarities, I only found only one other reference that compares Game of Thrones and Princess Mononoke. That was comparing Jorah and Prince Ashitaka. But that was many years ago, and that only shared this one linear plot with these two characters. But I saw a more global comparison between these two films. This is only my own theory, and we'll see when the season finale hits how much it will come true. Enjoy.